Minnesota homeowners impacted by that sudden collapse of Minnesota Rusco are getting close to a pretty big deadline to still get some help from the state. That home remodeling company went under last fall, and its parent company immediately just filed for bankruptcy. And as Kent will explain tonight, that's made it a lot harder to access the state recovery fund.
When Minnesota Rusco abruptly closed down late last year, it didn't just surprise its customers. For years, state regulators say the company's track record was more than just a marketing jingle.
Minnesota Rusco since 1955.
It's pretty rare that we see a long-standing licensee like this go completely under and leave dozens of homeowners in the lurch, which is heartbreaking.
Sean O'Neill with the Minnesota Department of Labor and Industry says situations like this are exactly why we're among about a dozen states with a way for homeowners to get some money back.
If they get a judgment against that licensed contractor, or in this case, formerly licensed contractor, they can then potentially get either all or a portion of their money back through the Contractor Recovery Fund.
The fund, which comes from state license fees, is capped at $550,000 for a single company. And the deadline to divvy up that money to Rusco customers is coming on July 1st. But so far, there are only 15 applicants, totaling just $250,000.
This seemed like it impacted a lot more than 15 people. So I'm just trying to understand if you think that there will be a lot more to come.
Yes, we do anticipate many more applications coming into the fund.
O'Neill says because Minnesota Rusco's national parent company immediately filed for bankruptcy, it slowed down the process for homeowners to sue to get their money back.
To our best guess, we had between 50 and 60 homeowners that had initiated lawsuits against Rusco.
And O'Neill says they still need to get a judgment in their lawsuit before they can even apply for the recovery fund. And if that sounds confusing, homeowner Adam Beck would agree. He's still out his $5,000 deposit for new doors and still not sure what to do.
I've never taken anyone to court or sued anyone or even hired an attorney. So it was very confusing to me and almost like, kind of, is it worth it?
He says he's still waiting for an answer.
There was like a phone number for the Contractors Recovery Fund. It just asks you to leave a message. I think I've left like 3 messages and haven't gotten a call back yet. So
Is that a little frustrating?
yeah, because I feel like I don't know if I'm behind anything or if I'm missing anything.
It's very frustrating, and our hearts go out to those homeowners.
And he vows more information will also go out soon.
If you've heard from someone, Kent, and you can pass their information along to me, I'll make sure that someone contacts them.
Now, anyone who is able to apply by July 1st will find out what their payout is by about mid-July. But O'Neill says if they don't hit that $550,000 cap, Adam and other homeowners could apply for a portion of what's left. But that application cycle lasts until December, so it will mean even more waiting and frustration, Jana.
Well, great on that fellow from the state saying just email Kent and Kent will get the person to me. I mean, breaking the news is working for you, you guys. But seriously, for the gentleman, Adam, he's left 3 messages. He's out for the doors. He's reticent probably to hire an attorney. You don't know what you're facing. So what are the exact steps that the state is saying Adam should take?
Well, again, you have to file a lawsuit and get a judgment from a judge, and then you can apply. They have laid out these steps online. It just got a little confusing, especially because when the courts were involved, there was a stay, there was a whole bunch of legal stuff that went on. So again, they are there. They say they are getting back to people. It's just been a little bit slow.
All right. Well, if you're one of those 45 customers that the state hasn't heard from, Kent Erdahl, K. Erdahl at care11.com.
Yeah.